levels of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Bottoms, Bird out there with Carter, and there's Bryant, and it's Jordan in at the 1.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Yeah, that kind of deep, pretty typical in this event. Second half may be a different story, but the first half, it's pretty soft. Greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Hilliard. Malone kicks to James. Hits it from three-point range.
Quick on the shot. Love watching LeBron go right up with that jumper.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the rejection by James. Pass to Malone. Garnett against Kobe. Kicks it out to Garnett. The pass to Hilliard. Here's Malone. The shot from the low post is good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Jordan. That's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Drills the three-pointer.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide-open teammate.
Pass to Malone. Inside, Hilliard. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Offensive rebound. LeBron with the block.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive reject.
And block. That one goes careening off the glass.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Now here's Garnett. Vince Carter missing his last shot. Hilliard passes to James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose. Shooting 2.
Free throw good, LeBron.
You know, it really seems strange to say, but as big an impact as LeBron's made as a basketball player, he's making an even bigger impact off the court. His philanthropy, his activism. Tell you what, this guy's a special person. I really believe he's going to be a case study of how an athlete can leverage his stardom, his celebrity, his resources in a way that leaves a lasting, impactful legacy for many, many years to come.
And so here are the West All-Stars. 8-point game. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. I asked him how hands-on he was planning to be, and he said not much. He told me it's fun to coach these guys to see what I can generate out of certain matchups, but that's more the exception than the rule. I think I'll be as much of a spectator as anyone. Guys?
Thank you, David. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
The free throw drops for Kobe. And Kobe drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Passes it to Hilliard. Shoots from the high post. They get the rebound. Garnett, count that one.
In the first half of this season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here is Bryant, following the score by Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. The East making a switch. Wilkins is checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Now, here's James. He has 5. Pass to Hilliard. West All-Stars with the rebound.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Hilliard kicks to Jordan. Now the pass to Hilliard. Clock at 6. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Malone dishes to LeBron. Back to Malone. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops to Malone. KD's checked in for the West. And both free throws good for Malone.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Three-pointer, Bird, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
You know, it's interesting the way Bird shoots the basketball. Angles his body instead of squaring up most times, but the results are remarkable and unquestionably good.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. 6-point lead. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's 6 points for Shorty.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Big group substitution here for the East. Jokic has checked in for Slim. Russell comes in for Malone. The captain's checked in for Shorty. And Damian Lillard subbed in for James. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Bird. Baylor comes in for Carter. Bottoms, he's checked in for Bottoms. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Michael Jordan.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And Hilliard gets it to go.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Lillard. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Now here's Iverson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
And the first one at the line is good.
I don't know if we've seen a tougher player pound for pound than Allen Iverson. I mean, you can knock him around, but he's always going to bounce back up.
And both free throws good for Iverson. Here's Lillard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint. Here's Hilliard. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Got a piece of it. Jokic passes to Lillard. Russell trying to free himself up, and it's Lillard missing.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Kept alive. Durant, and it's sent back by Russell.
Great timing there. Outstanding instincts by Bill Russell. In the long reach. It's a wrap.
Snatched up. Here's Jokic, and Durant sends it back. Here's Hilliard. He's guarded by Russell. Allen Iverson on the way. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. Iverson with the ball. Wilkins picks him up. And it goes down 2 points. Iverson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the West All-Stars. Lillard, the pass to Russell. Here's Hilliard. Off target from outside.
you know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Iverson. They get it back. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Down low. Here's Russell. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Count that one.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And Kareem throws it down.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Lillard against Iverson. Here's Lillard. Over Iverson. And so it's the East All-Stars with their lead standing at 6 points. And that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. With you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the East All-Stars, you've got Russell. Tracy McGrady is out there with the captain, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Garnett in at the 3.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
From about 19 feet, and it's Iverson missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And stolen by McAdoo. To the inside, Abdul-Jabbar. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide-open teammate.
Here's Hilliard trying to find you. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. What's up?
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Bird can't hit. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And that one's good. McGrady.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack. Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And some changes here for the East. Malone comes in for Russell, and it's LeBron in for the captain. LeBron against Jordan. Passes to Kobe. Here's the three. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And Hilliard gets it to go.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Bryant against Garnett. Bryant can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Carter with it. Picked up by Malone. And finished off by Carter.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more.
Oh!
Man.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Pass to Jordan. Lets it go with the three. And he's good on the three ball. Jordan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. LeBron kicks to Jokic. Tracy McGrady on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
With some arc, here's Kobe. No good off the back of the rim.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's James. Great D that time from Jordan. And so here are the West All-Stars. They trail by 7. And the dunk by Jordan.
Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Jokic draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the West All-Stars have possession. And so Bryant will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Carter outside. It's Jordan on the wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Now it's just a 3-point East All-Star lead. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Some changes here for the East. Slimmy's checked in for Jokic. And it's Shorty in for Tracy McGrady. Malone outside. The pass to Hilliard. Shoots from 12. And the jumper is on the mark. That's now 8 points for Shorty.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Bird outside. On the wing, Kobe. Takes a three. The shot, no good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
James against Jordan. To the middle. Pass to Hilliard. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. The shot, no good. Some solid defense here from Malone. And that's a foul called on Bottoms.
First team.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution.
Wilkins is checked in for the East. Lillard comes in for LeBron. The West also making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Baylor in for...
Are you kidding me?
MJ.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Here is Hilliard, guarded by Kobe. Malone's shot, good. Malone's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Baylor on the 3 off target.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Wilkins. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
Boy, the human highlight film. Wilkins that time crushing it off the dribble.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the shot is good. He has 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Kobe can't hit.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
They get it again. Here's Hilliard. Malone trying to break free. And Hilliard gets it to go. Hilliard's got 6 in the quarter.
Are you kidding? This is an all-star finish if ever I've seen one.
And that's one of the plays people are going to remember and talk about from this year's game for sure.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Malone. LeBron comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And the captain subbed in for Lillard. Knocked loose. Here's Hilliard. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Iverson dishes to Durant. No good from Jordan.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here he goes. And Hilliard gets it to go.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra. And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
And so it's the East.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, a great game so far, guys, but it appeared to be the East All-Stars who were having the most fun.